Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, June 17th, 2016. Welcome one, welcome all to another eBay video. Today we're going to be discussing the new listings form. We're going to be discussing some glitches associated with that and other glitches, automatic feedback, cancellations, and taking buyers off eBay, as well as a few other things. So let's get started. First of all, it is sunny out. It doesn't get any better than this. It's about 67 degrees. It's supposed to be a pretty decent weekend. So that's good news right there. How were your sales this past week, guys? My sales were good, but not booming. Okay? Good. No complaints. No real rapid fire sales like I've been talking about. You know, the shotgun effect, where it would go really busy one day and then dead the next day. I just had a steady stream of sales, but nothing earth-shattering. What I would like to talk about now is glitches on eBay. We have been talking about this on and off for the last few weeks. And this is not something I really like to discuss, but I think it's something that we need to discuss in order to better understand what's going on and hopefully get these glitches fixed. What I've decided to do in this case was to make a very short screenshot tutorial of the most common eBay error messages that I'm getting. The purpose of this is twofold. One, I want to have a dialogue with you guys and find out if you guys are getting the same exact error message I'm getting. And I also want to put it out there in the spotlight because hopefully it will lead to these glitches getting fixed. Okay? So before we go any further, let me do a quick cutaway to my most common error messages on eBay at this time. Okay guys, here are some of my recent eBay glitch messages, starting with the most recent and working my way back. And this is not even all of them. Here you can see I tried to send somebody some photos through the eBay contact system and I was totally unable to, so I lost a potential sale right there. Here, this is the new listings form that a lot of you guys were complaining about last week. It is physically impossible to change vehicle compatibility features with the new listings form. This little wheel spins and spins and spins and nothing at all happens. Here you can see I clicked on my eBay store and I got this error message. Here I had a buyer buy two different items from me. He wants them shipped to the same address in Tennessee. It will not let me combine shipping. Here is probably the most common error message all of you guys get. Right here, I was in eBay Seller Hub and I got this. Uh-oh, we ran into a problem. Can't show the following info. Sales. Please try later. Here, once again, I'm trying to send a potential buyer some pictures on an item. It will not let me do it. So that, guys, is just a sampling of my recent eBay error messages. Those are my most common error messages on eBay. My question to you guys, and I'd like you to address this below. Do you guys get the same error messages as me? And if so, can you cite which ones you get the most of? Which happens to you the most? Are you guys having problems with the new listing form like I am, changing compatibility or other specifications? I mean, the new listings form in some ways is really good, especially with the pictures aspect. I mean, bang, they load, you can drag and drop, you can rearrange. It's wonderful. And on the very bottom, you can submit your listing right from that single page. But not everything is working about it. And as I said, guys, the reason for me going public with this is hopefully to bring a speedy resolution to these problems. I have spoken to some people, and it does seem that most people are being affected by these same glitches. One good thing about these videos, okay, is that eBay itself does watch these videos. So hopefully, by bringing this to their attention in this manner, these glitches will get fixed. So I just want your input on that, guys. Tell me how these glitches affect you, if at all, and we can go from there. The next thing I'd like to talk about is automatic feedback, or rather automated feedback. Do any of you guys use that? This just came up in the Facebook groups the other day, as well as some other interesting facts, and I do not use automated feedback, and I never have, and I'll tell you why. I believe in leaving feedback for all my buyers. I usually do it once or twice a week in a large group. So let's just say today's Friday. So maybe I'll do a big load tonight. And then maybe I'll do a big load maybe Monday night or Tuesday night. Okay? What automated feedback would do, what problem it would create is, say you sell something to somebody, they pay you with PayPal right away. You automatically leave them feedback, and then bang, they want to cancel the sale. Now think about that. Does that happen to you guys? Because this is leading into another topic about cancellations. Knock wood, I haven't had any this week. However, a big thread started on one of the Facebook groups regarding cancellations. And I'll tell you what happened, and I want to talk about this. A person sold a cheap item on eBay for $21.99 with free shipping. The buyer paid right away with PayPal. Within 30 seconds to a minute, the seller receives a cancel notice from the buyer. So the seller writes back to the buyer and says, "Could you please tell me why you are canceling this? Or why you want to cancel the sale?" And the buyer wrote back, "Sure. As soon as I paid you for the item, eBay showed a bunch of promoted listings on the bottom." You know, when I say promoted listings, I'm not talking about listings on eBay. I'm talking about listings off eBay. Sponsored listings. Whereas they showed the same item for $19.99 with free shipping off eBay. Let's just say abc.com had the same item. So basically what's happening is eBay is prompting people to go off eBay and buy their items cheaper, taking the sales away from eBay sellers. This is not an isolated incident. This has been going on for some time. A group of vocal sellers, including myself, have gotten together, and we've been doing this for a while, and we've been contacting the powers that be at eBay, the people who make the decisions, the people who you need to listen. And they have heard us, and they said, well, okay, we're going to talk about this, and we're going to bring this up. But so far, nothing's been done. Not a single thing. These nasty, stinking, sponsored links are still appearing below our listings. So depending on what you sell, what your category is, it may affect you greatly, or it may not affect you at all. If you're in a niche business like me, it may not hurt me as much, but I know it's hurting a lot of you guys. And just the fact that it's happening is wrong. So what I would like you guys to do is comment, talk about that, all right? I'm sure a lot of you guys buy stuff on eBay as well, so do I. And just last week, I bought some caps on eBay, all right? I paid with PayPal, and sure enough, bang, the sponsored searches appeared taking me off eBay, saying like, you might be interested in this as well. Now it so happened the items that they showed me had no interest at all to me. They were mainly that China crap. However, let's just say for argument's sake, it did interest me, all right? Let's say it was something cheaper than what I bought from the seller. That would hurt that seller, and I think it's wrong, all right? The reason I'm out here every week, every Friday, is to keep people on eBay. I want everybody buying and selling on eBay. And here you got these sponsored searches taking everybody off. I've made videos about this in the past, and it just hasn't stopped. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. Sure, they're getting a little ad revenue, but that's pittance compared to what they'd be getting from completed sales from us sellers. All right? Comments on that below, please, guys. Excuse me while I take a drink. You know something? Anything I drink out of this cup tastes a lot better than usual. But seriously, I would like to thank John in Boca Raton, Florida, for sending me some eBay tape. I go through this like crazy. And I got to thinking, I know there are some of you guys out there that are really small sellers that are not entitled to the quarterly eBay supplies stipend that we eBay store sellers are. So I'm going to put this out there. And this is, please guys, this is for small sellers, not for you eBay store guys like me who get these for free. I'm talking to small sellers. This is for you guys. If there's any small sellers out there that would like a roll of tape and can't get it on their own, contact me. There's my email right there on the board, crazynydriver@aol.com, and I will see that you get a roll of tape. Okay? Okay, guys? For you small sellers, anybody needs a roll of tape, contact me, crazynydriver@aol.com. And please, guys, I have said this countless times in videos before. If any of you guys have a question for me or a concern, you're more than welcome to contact me. But do not, please do not contact me through eBay, okay? The reason is, how many times are you guys walking down the block or wherever, your iPhone sends out that piano music, and it's like, you know it's a question from a buyer, like, oh my God, is it a return? Or, conversely, it could be a possible sale. A guy asking, you know, if you'll go a little cheaper on the price. That's what the contact system is for. It's for business, all right? Please, guys, I'm not being mean here, but I got a business to run too. Do not contact me that way. Only contact me that way. crazynydriver@aol.com. Thank you. So let's sum up everything we've talked about so far. 1, guys, you saw the glitches that I showed you earlier. Are you guys getting the same error messages? And I'm especially interested in your take on the new listings form. Are you having trouble with the compatibility and item specifics like I am? It's impossible. It's actually impossible to edit. All right? Number 2, as I said, how do you feel about these paid sponsored searches that appear on the very bottom of the screen after somebody buys your item, taking people off eBay? It's asinine. And I think it's wrong. And guys, stick with me a second here, because this is important. Listen to me. I have a reputation as an eBay fanboy, a person who likes to buy and sell on eBay, and who tries to help other people on eBay. That's what I am. I'm an eBay fanboy. But, what makes me different from other fanboys is that when something is wrong or not working correctly, I will come out and I will say it. I will speak out when something is wrong, and in my opinion, those sponsored searches are wrong. They're taking money away from eBay and bringing them elsewhere, and I'm against it. Hopefully you guys will back me on this. Comments on that below. If any of you small sellers need a roll of tape, you know what to do. I'll send you a roll of tape at my expense. But please keep in mind, quantities are limited, so it'll be a first come, first served basis. If any of you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, you're more than welcome to say them below. as always, I'm Crazy New York Driver. You're not. Go out there, make it a good day. I hope you have a good weekend. Hope you make some eBay sales. And rock on, man. I'm out. Peace! Yeah!